Okay, it should reach.
Okay.
Yeah, it reaches.
Do you need a Vanna White?
Yeah, I need a Vanna White.
All right.
Come over here and be my Vanna White.
I'm gonna be Vanna White.
This microphone is not so hot. All right, that'll work. Hello, everybody. Sure. Also, for those of you who were wondering about the PS4 version, it's actually over in the corner. And people are testing, plugging their sticks into it and stuff. We're going to do a formal thing later. It'll either be on this stream or it'll be on Joshua's stream, I guess. It'll probably be on this one because this is the Skullgirl stream. But it's totally here, and it'll be great. All right, so I'm going to burp a lot. You're standing on the thing, Shin. All right, so without further ado, here we go. Damn, that's bright. What is that? All right. I'm going to start with Beowulf. Because stuff. So if you are wondering what is new for Beowulf, also this is our original color. Yeah, also he's got a colored frame on his chair, which is on a lot of stuff in case you missed that. So yeah. All right. The only thing new for Beowulf this week is jumping hard kick, which doesn't hit yet because I spent the entire week on PS4. The animators did more stuff, but outside of the colored chair, that's all that got put in, right? Oh, and I guess his backdash is still temp, but at least it's frames for him temp. Okay, so ta-da, Beowulf. Oh yeah, and he had standing medium kick and jumping medium kick last week. Yeah. I guess to segue out, we'll do that. All right. So here are the changes that are not yet in the beta that are the latest junk that I'm gonna forget a whole bunch of. Here we go. What in the heck are they even? Oh, Fortune. I don't even know what color to pick, so she's gonna be Blue Mary, and then double is totally gonna be Rainbow Double because that's the best color of all time. And we also have colors 21 and 22 for Peacock. 22 is an actual Peacock and 21 is Daisy. And it doesn't really matter who she goes with, so it's going to be Painwheel. Alright. Why is it smoky in here? Oh, they have a smoke machine. Okay, then I guess I'm a little bit less afraid of it than that. Let me switch to a stage that's not this. That one's mine. No, mine is over by mine. Actually, can you push one of the things down on top of mine? Like, just do this. There, now it's mine. I missed it. All right, there we go. Okay, so, things for Fortune. You have all seen this by now. Because she gets to hit her head multiple times in the beta. There is some other stuff like Jumping Fierce. Well, Jumping Fierce combos into head spike. So does jumping medium kick. And you can do block, crouch block. You can do zoom sneeze on block, but you still can't do zoom nom. So no nom. Sorry about that. I'm really good with Fortune. Also, projectiles put the head into less cooldown afterwards. Do like floor bomb. Medium bomb. Yeah. So if you look at her ears afterwards, right, they go down and back up really quickly, whereas come over here and hit it. Crouching medium kick. Yeah, or whatever. See, her ears go down and back up slower, so there's more cooldown on physical hits than there is on projectiles. You can also do this, which Full Bleed pointed out didn't work before, but now it works. Whoops. Yeah, so you can, there's actually, move back. Right, there's actually a bunch of stuff over there. Thanks. Right, so you can do that stuff. That's currently in the beta, that's all there. What is not currently in the beta is attack data. Oh, yeah, the IPS thing I didn't cover at all. Yeah, so I added a couple of things to the game. One is that the input display is now for both players. Hit some buttons. It's okay. See? So the input display is now for both players. And there is this nice IPS display, which is up here in between the timer and everybody else, which shows you what buttons are used in the air and what buttons are used on the ground. Right? And which special moves for your character are used on the side. So like, wow, I'm awesome. But yeah, like if I go with Fortune, then you can see which things got used, and everybody's and Tag and Snap are the two on the bottom, and everybody's stuff is arranged all nice. So that'll probably help people in coming up with what you want to do. All right, back to double. So only one thing happened to double, which you probably won't be able to read because it's down there in the middle. Yeah, you can sort of see that. Okay, well, anyway, block. So her gun used to be -11 at point blank. Now it got 6 extra frames of block stun. So it's still minus, but it's not punishable if you're point blank. And if you do stuff that puts them slightly farther away, then you're even less punishable. I mean, it's still punishable by Big Band, but that's about it. So we'll see if it sticks, but she could have used a tiny little something, so she got a tiny little something. And we will, who else has other stuff? Oh, so, well, one of them is going to be Valentine.
Time to operate.
I like this color. That's a cool color. And one of them is going to be something that has a back in it, like Big Band. And you're going to be Sarabella and Peacock. Okay. So another thing to note. I should have been Sarabella. I don't know why I wasn't. I'm sorry. I have to go back and pick again. Yeah, I'm pro. All right, hold on. Another thing to note is, let's go with Valentine again. I don't know what color that was, but I didn't get it right. So instead, we're going to be a different color. You know what, I lied. We're going to be the same color. With Savage Bypass, and I'm going to be Sarabella. And you're going to be, it doesn't matter, and Big Band. All right. So I went through and looked at Marvel 2 in the old Versus games again, and one of the things that I noticed was that it didn't matter which direction you held. After you push blocked, you automatically recovered to neutral no matter what direction you were holding. So we're going to give that a try. You don't actually need to give me any help with this. So, for those of you who are paying attention to this game at the system level for a while, you will remember that if I do this, and she's supposed to push block always, then she would actually push block twice. Now, if I do this, she only push blocks once. Because whatever you're doing, you will recover to neutral even if you are holding back. Which makes push block guard cancels into level 3s and things that end in back easier. But it means that after you push block, you still have to be paying attention to what's going on because you don't get auto guard protection for that little bit, if that makes sense. Right? So like, give it a shot at push blocking into your level 3 off of Dynamo. Render has not rehearsed this at all, as evidenced by the fact that he's going to get hit a lot. Oh wait, did I leave push block on? Yeah, I totally did. Sorry, never. Render is also not very good at push block guard cancels when he's playing. Alright, well. Oh, so actually do this. This will show you. So push block, continue to hold back and mash assist. See, he got to come out, which means you were not in block stun even though you were holding back the whole time. That's a much easier demonstration. Okay, well, so there's that. So you can push block guard cancel into level 3s and Valentine's counter and all that stuff much more easily. Alright, so to go on to Valentine. Here's Valentine. Look at this. So several things have changed about Valentine. Not all of them might be sticking. Some extra stuff might be changing. It depends. But so here they are in no particular order. Number 1, her air fireballs have been changed slightly in what angles they cover, including vials. I should probably save state in here. Alright. Including vials. Yeah. So if you do this, you can hit people at full screen, which you didn't used to be able to. It does make converting off of some things slightly harder, but you can do it. Alright. The next thing that got changed is input lag vial, which nobody except for Mr. Shin 80 Proof here uses. Punch me. Yeah, now it does not go away if Valentine is hit. All of them don't go away. They still go away if she gets supered or snapped, but they don't go away if she just gets hit. And they actually count down slower while she's in hit stun. Like I said, this is all, we gotta see how much of this actually sticks. But there's that. There's also her counter is now 5 extra frames of counter period, but at the same total length, so the recovery is also 5 frames shorter. So it has 15 frames of counter, so like if you react to it, you could probably jab it at this point. See? Like you wouldn't have gotten countered before. Right? So it helps a little bit. Oh, and you can push block guard cancel into it more easily because now you're allowed to push block guard cancel into stuff that goes back. Yeah. Alright, so the last change. Well, before I do that, miscellaneous other things. Where are hitboxes? Hitboxes. Look at all this stuff that I have in training mode that I don't have to have a development version. I really like this. Okay, so crouch. So standing medium kicks, hitboxes have been adjusted to go slightly lower so that now it doesn't go over you. Yeah. I've been meaning to do this. Basically, all of this stuff that I had on my list, I finally got to do. No, it's not an overhead, it's just that it used to miss. Like, the second part used to just not hit you at all. So now that works slightly better. Alright. What else? Oh, standing, you can stop blocking. So, standing medium punch. All the hits of it now combo into hard punch just in case you suck. Yeah, I mean, basically, all the middle hits now have the same hit stun as the last hit. Because Fortune's medium punch works that way and Bilia's crouching medium kick worked that way. It was originally that they weren't going to do that, but since everyone else's does that, this does that. Also, jump. What? Stop. That? Yeah, that works. I'm just too bad to be able to actually do that, but you can still do that. So jump. So the second part of medium punch now actually drags them downward when they're in the air so that it will work. Yeah. Because it kind of sucks to miss that because they're like a pixel too high. Also, because like that counts as the move not working the way that it's supposed to work. No, there were certain times that you couldn't do it. Yeah. All right. So those are extra adjustments. The thing that everybody standing around really cares to see is this though. Oh, so before I do anything else, air bypass, block, stand block. Yeah. No one is gonna give a crap about this, but air bypass now faces the correct direction when you are blocked or when they're in the corner. So she's not facing backwards. That was an aesthetic thing that didn't matter, but I did it because I did it. Alright, you can stop blocking now. Oh, so another thing, instead of being 900, 1,000, 1,100, bypass is now 850, 925, and 1,000. But the important bit of that is on hit, she recovers to neutral. So you can do stuff. Oh man, I missed. Anyway. I got the whole thing. Oh man, I suck. I don't even play this character. Anyway, so this doesn't actually help your damage a whole hell of a lot, but it looks cool. Man, alright, no, hold on, I'm gonna get this. I wish I were good at this. Yes. Oh, well, so it does help your damage a slight bit. Alright, forget it. I'm never gonna get this. Anyway, the end of it... Yeah, the end of it is that. Yeah, the end of it is basically just that. Forget it. Shin, do you want to do something? Anyway, so this exists. It looks cool. Yeah, it's about the same amount of damage as regular crap you do with her, but oh, that was why I picked Big Band. It's also less weight specific. So, because he's heavy and Squiggly's not. What else? Oh, there was one more thing, which is that bypass assist now comes out slightly ahead of where it used to be. So it'll hit people. Switch back to Squiggly. So it'll hit people at full screen, which it didn't used to. Oh, and for those of you in the chat who are bitching about other characters, remember that Valentine was basically unchanged last time, whereas the characters that I'm looking at you bitching about got a lot of stuff. Oh, but I forgot, you're limited to only 2 of them. You don't get any more than 2 per jump. Mash Burst. Oh wow. Actually, I need to figure out. Oh no, I can do this. Yeah. So. Anyway. Like I said, they're all experiments. They may not stick. They may get messed with. But the reason that this exists is to experiment with stuff. So there you go. Oh, and you can also do this, which I think looks really awesome. So she's... Yeah, so she's a little bit more chipped than she used to be. That's pretty much it. If we have a tournament, we can do a tournament. Huh? They're doing Marvel? Oh, well, I mean, we're on a stream right now, dude. Anyway, so people can play or whatever, but there you go. Oh, I forgot to say it, but yeah, you can only do that on hit. You cannot do it on block, and you cannot